Missouri Capitol Bureau. Lawmakers with ties to St. Louis are pushing new laws to create a bounty hunter program. It would pay people to turn in those they think are here illegally. First Alert 4 investigator David Amilati following this story. David.
Cameron, this bill was just submitted, and it's sponsored by Sunset Hills-based David Gregory, a House rep elected to the state Senate just last month. Gregory wants to pay Missourians $1,000 if they turn someone in. We've pulled some sections of the state senator's bill. The first part reads that someone here illegally is prohibited from voting in any election. It also keeps a person from receiving any permit or license to drive, receiving any public benefit, and becoming a legal resident of the state. By the way, it's already illegal to vote if you're not a citizen. Now, the proposed bill also calls for the Department of Public Safety to develop this Missouri Illegal Alien Certified Bounty Hunter program. The program would certify Missouri residents to be bounty hunters to find and detain illegal immigrants in the state. It says DPS shall develop an information system for people to report violations, including a toll-free telephone hotline, email, an online reporting portal. The bill summary clearly states any person who makes a report in which an illegal alien is arrested shall receive a reward of $1,000. Now, I asked local attorney Javad Kazali just about this bill. He's a former U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement prosecutor. He calls this the worst bill he's seen written. And to put a bounty on someone's head because someone believes they're here illegally is incredibly dangerous.
As a civil rights attorney, that's great for me. You know, it'll take 1 week before we get a call that some Puerto Rican who's a U.S. citizen has been harassed, has been arrested. This is classic demanding your papers. You must have your papers with you everywhere. This is Nazi Germany type stuff.
Estimates say there are 60 to 70,000 illegal immigrants in Missouri, a state with a population over 6 million people. Now, you might wonder, how would the state pay for something like this? The bill says funds would be appropriated by the General Assembly. I did call and text David Gregory asking for an interview or at least a statement. He hasn't gotten back to me yet. For First Alert 4 Investigates, I'm David Amilati.
All right, David, thank you. As 2020.
Shalom. First things first, I'm going to give all praises, glory, honor, and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone, those who wrote well and who I learned this truth from. Salutations to the brothers stiffly pushing this one truth in all sincerity and diligence, risking your lives and freedoms to do so. And shalom to the rest of the elect as we all await the second Exodus coming quickly by the hands of Lord Yahweh Shah. All right, this is your brother Kagabar. All right, and as you can see by the video I just played, okay, the Missouri senator, all right, is proposing this bill, Senate Bill 72, which you see here in front of you, that would essentially deputize Missouri residents, okay, and create bounty hunters to go after who they perceive to be an illegal immigrant. Okay, they would be able to go after whoever they perceive to be an illegal immigrant, okay, to be able to detain them and ultimately to turn them in, okay? And it's like, how in the hell would they even think to be able to do this, man? Because, you know, who's to say, you know, the person that they're trying to identify is an illegal immigrant or not? You know, this shit would just open up the doors to racial profiling, okay, racial harassment, and ultimately will lead to one people fighting against another, man, because these people that they go after, you know, these so-called illegal immigrants, right, would not just go, just go with them willingly, man. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell are you to, you know, to demand paperwork, right, for me to prove who I am to you as if you're somebody, man. You know, but this is a proposed bill, which I'm going to read into it, that, you know, they would also award you $1,000 if you make a report, you know. So let's look into this, man. And ultimately, we know that we're in them times to where, you know, all hell is about to erupt. You know, and I believe it was one of the Purge movies. I forget which one it was, but it highlighted the racial tensions. And when all hell does erupt, you know, people will stick to their like, man. You know what I'm saying? People are going to stick to their own people, and they're going to fight against, you know, the other race, man. You know, and scriptures go into that, you know, one people against another people, you know. So if you have Republican, you know, senators in states looking to pass particular legislation like this, right? Right ahead of what Trump being inaugurated, then you can see what's about to happen, man. Okay, and we know Trump is all for what? Mass deportations, okay, of you tribes, with the new border czar, okay, they pretty much saying that they're gonna come after you with force. See, so it's no coincidence that this proposed bill, you know what I'm saying, is being introduced right ahead of January the 20th. Okay. So let's read a bit. Okay. It says Senate Bill 72. This act creates the offense of trespass by an illegal alien, which provides that a person shall be guilty of such offense if the person is an illegal alien who knowingly enters the state and remains here and is physically present in the state at the time a licensed bounty hunter or peace officer apprehends the person. Okay. But once again, man, who's to say you coming up to who you deem to be an illegal immigrant, right? What grants you the right to demand paperwork and expect them to willingly, peaceably go with you, man? They're not. You know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't happen. Okay. And that's to just open up the doors, you know what I'm saying, to one people fighting against another, man. It says such an offense shall be a felony for a term of imprisonment without eligibility for probation or parole, with certain exceptions as provided in the act. See, so they coming with this draconian legislation, man, which, we have to see if they even allow this to be passed. But if so, you're going to have a police task force, if you will, from the deputized citizens, man. It says any person who commits the offense of trespass by an illegal alien shall be prohibited from voting in any election, receiving any permit or license to drive, receiving any public benefit, and becoming a legal resident of the state. Additionally, the Department of Public Safety shall develop an information system, right? That Big Brother shit, for people to report violations of this act, which shall include a toll-free telephone hotline, email, and online reporting portal. Any person who makes a report in which an illegal alien is arrested shall receive a reward of $1,000, man. You see, okay, and really when they incorporate this B system, that's what they're going to be doing to you people anyways. They're going to be tracking your ass, monitoring your ass. You ain't going to need to report nothing because they're going to have your ass, you're going to have a digital ID with all these cameras and drones going to be flying around, constantly identifying people. If you somebody who ain't supposed to be here, or you're somewhere where you're not supposed to be, they're going to already identify your ass, man. It says any person who makes a report in which an illegal alien is arrested shall receive a reward of $1,000. The Department of Public Safety shall develop the Missouri Illegal Alien Certified Bounty Hunter Program, which shall certify applicants to be bounty hunters for the purpose of finding and detaining illegal aliens in this state. We could allow these fucking proud ass people to try to take matters into their own hands, man. Which this shit will boil completely over, man. The fact that they even trying to push something like this shows you the state that this place is in. It says any person with a license as a bail bond agent, general bail bond agent, or surety recovery agent may apply to the program as provided in the act. Okay, so it's not just gonna be it's not just gonna be any fucking citizen, that goes to apply. Apparently you have to be licensed in this regard. But even still, it's only gonna open the doors to what? Racial profiling, racial harassment. These proud ass Edomites, that was talking about report to the plantation, to the nearest plantation. And a lot of these Edomites that want you Jakes, you Mexicans and Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, that want you the hell up out of here. These are going to be the ones who try to apply for shit like this, man. And this is the reason why you're going to have these coming wars. It says, finally, this act creates the Missouri Illegal Alien Certified Bounty Hunter Program Fund, which shall consist of money appropriated by the General Assembly. You see, and the thing says bounty hunters are Trump's new secret police, man. They're looking to bring this hammer down. Okay, this is 2 Ezra 13 and 31. It says, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. Okay. All right. And you ultimately are starting to see that shape up. Okay. I mean, you got rich versus poor, which just showed us that with the CEO getting whacked off. Okay. Okay. The racial tensions are at an all-time high. You know, the genders, okay, are completely divided against each other. Okay. And then shit, world war, man. You know, when you pay attention, we just seen what took place over there in Syria. Okay. Got the president Assad, however you say his name. Dude had to flee to Moscow, man, because the Syrian rebels, those rebel groups, pretty much took over. So this shit is going down, especially ahead of, you know, Trump being inaugurated and everything centered around that dude. All right, you can see how hellish times are literally about to commence on the earth, man. But yeah, all right, that's pretty much going into that bill, though. Okay, it will deputize Missouri residents that are licensed as a bail bond agent, etc., and also establish a reporting program that will reward you $1,000. So, like mentioned in this video, you know, it will pretty much be on some Nazi Germany type shit, okay, which is exactly what these people want, okay, especially these proud-ass Edomites, man. That's exactly what they want, right? Because who's to say, you know, you scoop up a Puerto Rican, you know, or Mexican that's actually from here, you know, that grew up here, you know, that's not here illegally, you know, but they don't provide you the documentation you want to see because you feel like you have the power to, you know, enact some type of judgment, you know, then what happens, man? You know, because they're not just going to, like I said, they're not going to go peaceably. They're not going to go with your ass willingly, you know, willfully. See, you know, motherfuckers going to start getting gunned down, man. It's going to start opening up. It's going to open up the doors for all hell. Okay, chaos, man. Right, MAGA Nazi. Right. Okay, brick by brick project 2025, which there's so much to that, you know. I need to look into that again. But you can pretty much see exactly what's happening, man. You can see what's taking place. So we little over a month away from Trump being inaugurated. Okay, and matter of fact, you know, they also got it to where if you know, dealing with TikTok being banned, if ByteDance doesn't divest from its parent company over there in China, you know, and pretty much sell to an American corporation, they're going to ban it. That's what they're looking to do. They're looking to ban it, which will what? Further go into more censorship, meaning a lot of this information we come across is by means of, you know, TikTok and alternative media sources. So they're trying to really control the narrative completely. You ain't going to be able to hear, you know, these warnings and different bills and things that are, you know, looking to be passed. All right, it's just going to be happening underneath the radar, you know, because they want to completely censor everything, man, you know, which shows you people don't have the freedom of speech. Okay, this is not a true democracy, you know.